Hey,
Okay, Steve.
Ologu Malay.
What's your name? What's your role? Describe your role. What should you have Fincra?
My name is Uyo Abu. Okay, sorry. All right, let's go. So my name is Steve Dede. I'm the editor-in-chief at Fincra. Editor-in-chief is the title for the content marketing lead. We create content for Fincra, just to help our marketing efforts. Yeah, that's just the summary of what I do at Fincra. If I want to explain my role to a 5-year-old, I'll basically tell that 5-year-old we tell stories, to sell our product. We tell stories to persuade, to encourage people, and convince people to use our product. I think that's the simplest way to explain that role. Yeah, so for my career journey, despite just graduating, with a BSc, I've always, been in the media industry all my career. I started off interning, joined NYC in Lagos, interning for a newspaper house, one of the traditional newspapers in Lagos. From there, I got a job there. Then from there, I went to an entertainment newspaper. That's why I started doing entertainment. In entertainment, I did several things. I was an artist manager. I was a road manager for an artist. I was different things. Then I went, I was still in the media at that time. Worked for another media entertainment media company. Then from there, I went to another digital company. From there, I did digital marketing for a bank. Then I still came back to do journalism for a media company, for a digital media company. All this happened, like, should I say, like in a decade, in 10 years. Then, I found myself at Fincra. Yeah, and that's the summary of how my career has been, so far. So my leadership style is just basically, ensuring that people are growing in their career. People who I work with, like, are really learning and are growing, in their career. That makes, my job easier, and that makes it easier for me to trust them to be able to deliver, what's expected of them. Yeah, so that's just it. I just like trusting people, just trying to make sure that people are up to speed. People like really grow, in whatever they are doing. They're learning and they're evolving, and with that we have more trust for them, and everybody goes home happy. Yeah, that's my how I work with people. I think the thing that drives me most is just learning new things, evolving as a human being, just being better every day. That's something that really really disturbs me. That's what I really think about mostly in anything I do. Like, am I better than I was yesterday? What have I learned? How am I evolving? I think evolution is the best way for us to live as human beings. So I strive every day to learn new things, every year to evolve, be a better person in my career, my relationship with, like, people close to me, like in all aspects of life. I just think about, how do I grow, how do I evolve. That's what drives me the most in anything that I do, and how it defines how I apply myself in every aspect of my life. Talking about Fincra's culture, I think what I love most about the Fincra culture, the culture that I love most, is just that culture of trust that the management just gives to you. When you have that trust from people, in the management chain, it inspires you to do better, not to disappoint them. And I really love that. It really, spurred me to do good work. What I love most about my colleagues is also, Fincra has like a diverse department, right? From legal to design to marketing to sales. A lot of people with a lot of experiences work here at Fincra for a single goal, which is to make Fincra great. And just listening to them talk and interacting them, working with them on a daily, I've really learned a lot from them, and it's something that I really love about the company and about my colleagues. So my typical day starts obviously from the morning, where I look at the meetings. I look through the schedule to see if I have any meetings to prepare for, any meetings to attend. That kind of defines how the day goes. If there are no meetings, I just get set to work, look at my to-do list, and if, for example, I'm creating content for, I have a content to create, I look at the product we're creating the content for, or the purpose of the content. Go into research mode, into creating the content, either a blog post or a video content, whatever it is, even social media content, whatever it is, that we're doing for marketing in the marketing department to drive our marketing efforts. It goes, into lots of research, lots of questions, asking questions from my colleagues, from the sales team, from the product team especially, and maybe the engineering team, and also, like, talk to a lot of my colleagues in the design team who help me arrange the content and put it together before it comes out. So yeah, that's just basically how my typical work day goes. Meetings and creating content. I spend my free time exercising. I play football a lot. If I'm not playing football, I'm watching football or I'm watching a movie. That's just basically how I spend my free time. Just these three things: watching football, playing football, or watching a movie. That's it.